2, 3, 4. You say you stand by your man. You tell me something I don't understand. You said you love me, and that's a fact. And then you left me, said you felt trapped. Well, some things you can't explain away, but the heartache's in me till this day. Did you stand by me? Oh, not at all. Did you stand by me? No way. But all the times when we were close, well, I remember these things the most.
Hello everybody, Tony here, and welcome once again to my workshop. Today's project is going to be a segmented bowl, and I must admit that segmented vessels, bowls, potpourri bowls, anything like that, I'm really passionate about. We're going to make today's project. We're going to make something similar to this bowl, which is all segments. I think we'll have a twist to this one, and we will have 2 rings of maple and possibly a ring at the top and a ring at the bottom of Sapele. There's not much more I can say about them. This one I made a couple of weeks ago. I finished it with Danish oil. We might do wax, I'm not quite sure yet, but it'll be something on this lines. What you will need is a sled, which I will explain later in detail. But as you can see, there is no gaps at all. Every time is 100%. We start off by making the base, and this one, or this piece of Sapele mahogany, is 10 inches by 10 inches, and obviously we mark off to find the centre. Now that we've got the centre, we have to mark off a circle so we can cut it off on the bandsaw. It doesn't stand out very well, the pencil marks. I always go over it with a Sharpie. Once we've marked the centre and the diameter, the rough diameter, what we're going to cut out, we need to place the glow block in. Now we have to get that in the centre, and I always just mark the centre of the glow block and try to align that so the width aligns, and then just mark where it has to go. It's just easier for when you hot glue it. I've got it placed in the chuck, and as I've said in previous videos, I always put a mark on the chuck and then also on the glow block. It's just for when you take it off, you can always put it or try to get it back into the same place to get it trued up. It's ready for truing up. I've trued all the ends up, and I've also trued up the face. So So it's now time to make the segments. We're going to make a 16 piece segmented ring. The diameter of this base of the bowl is 790 millimeters. So if you divide that by 16, it equals 49.37. So our segments need to be 50 millimeters. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to produce 16 segments 50 millimeters long. The wood that I use to make my segments is normally 18 millimeters thick, and I like to make it about 35-36 millimeters in width. I normally cut lengths of approximately 1 meter long to work well in the jig. As I said earlier, we're going to do 16 piece rings, and we're going to do 2 in Sapele and 2 in a light coloured maple. But what's so important, and it'll become apparent when you see me do it, is that you must put down one edge a wiggly line so you can identify when you make the rings up which goes where. So you do a wiggly line on the wide side, followed by one continuous line down the thinnest side. Just like that. We're now going to cut the pieces that make up the ring. As I said earlier, you've got the wavy line on the top and the straight line on the sides. I've made the jig up. The jig can be made if you watch Jerry Bennett's website. He's got a friend who makes one in great detail, and he explains exactly how it's done. Also, Jerry Bennett will tell you how the different segments are made. I have already set the 2 face plates up to 22.5 degrees, what gives you a 16 segmented ring. There are the wedges that go in. I don't know whether you can see you can get them from Easy Seg, and this one is set for 16 segments. As you can see, it's put up nice and tight and then tightened down. What we'll do now is obviously you place it on number 1 to get the first cut, and then you don't turn the wood over, then you make the second cut on number 2, the third cut on number 1, fourth cut on number 2. Right, once you've sanded all the edges down and took all the little fuzzy parts from the end, you will end up with 8 pieces with no mark on the side and 8 pieces with the mark on the inside. These pieces do have a mark on the outside. We place them into a circle to make them into a ring, and the way that we do that, we put 1 there and 2 with the marks on the inside, the next one. Then the next ones have no marks on. Remember, the wiggly line is always on the top. Then we'll want 2 with the mark, 2 without, and so on until you make the complete circle. What we need to do now is place a band round it, and then it's ready for gluing. Right, we're ready now to fit the band. The bands that I use are just 2 Jubilee clips. I purchased them from my local hardware store, and they're 110 to 140 millimeters, and I've used 2 of them to join together. What I do then, place it around the outside, place a disc on it, and then just tighten it up. Make sure everything's okay. Straighten them up now. Sorry, we'll just have to flatten it off slightly. Place them all to the edge. I think that should be okay. Try to get these tightening parts in the middle of a block. Place something over the top. And proceed to tighten it up. Just making sure that everything's okay, they're all in the right order. Right. I haven't tightened it up properly, but you can see where the wavy line, and then inside you've got a mark, a blank, a mark, a blank, and so on, right the way around the ring itself. As you can see, the perfect angles. What we need to do now is glue them up. Right, I've removed the band, and it's my least favourite of all jobs now is gluing them up. Plenty of glue on each one. What I do now is just cover that with a bit of cling film just to protect my sanding disc. And the glue. Place the band round it. Bit of cling film and tighten gently. A little bit of pressure on my left hand as it goes, just checking that it's in the right place. Once again, nice and easy as we do. Just push down any that are moved, and if necessary just hit down with a piece of wood and a hammer. On this occasion I think it's okay. As I say, if there's any does need tapping down, just to make them nice and flush. That seems okay. We'll just give it a little bit more of a tighten. And that should be it. Complete. As you can see, every angle is nice and tight. Just a perfect angle every time with this jig. What we'll do now, we'll let this dry. As I said previously, we've got 8 of each block. We'll start by assembling them with a slight gap in the middle this time. Because as I said, we are going to place a piece of Sapele in between. Didn't explain really. The angle is on the piece of maple, so the piece of Sapele, what we're going to put in, is just a straight piece, and you decide however the thickness that we wanted. In this case we're going to make them 10mm, so I'll go away and I'll cut 32 pieces to make 2 rings on the bandsaw. well, I sanded it down to 320 grit. What I'm going to do now, I'll wash it or wipe it down with methylated spirit, then apply sand concealer, then Yorkshire grit, and then I'm not sure whether I'll use wax or whether I'll use the Danish oil, but I'll let you know. Well, it's finally finished. Really enjoyed it. As you can see, perfect segments. I finished it off in the end with a high-gloss wax. Thoroughly enjoyed making it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you do, please give me the thumbs up. If you think that there's anything I can change in the video, please let me know and I'll try to accommodate anybody. If anybody's got any tips for me, by all means let me know. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you hit the little grey bell button, you will get a reminder that I put a new video on. So, peace to the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you real soon.